Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do. Attitude determines how well you do it. People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you, and in that you will be mastering change rather than allowing it to master you. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. Excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude. A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, events, and outcomes. It is a catalyst and it sparks extraordinary results. For success, attitude is equally as important as ability. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception, it is a prevailing attitude. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. My attitude is that if you push me towards something that you think is a weakness, then I will turn that perceived weakness into a strength. Our environment, the world in which we live and work, is a mirror of our attitudes and expectations. Adopting the right attitude can convert a negative stress into a positive one. Take the attitude of a student. Never be too big to ask questions. Never know too much to learn something new. Attitude determines the altitude of life. The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. Character is the result of two things: mental attitude and the way we spend our time. A positive attitude can really make dreams come true. It did for me. It is in the character of very few men to honor without envy a friend who has prospered. Choosing to be positive and having a grateful attitude is going to determine how you're going to live your life. Happiness is an attitude of mind, born of the simple determination to be happy under all outward circumstances. Our future cannot depend on the government alone. The ultimate solutions lie in the attitudes and the actions of the American people. The meaning of things lies not in the things themselves, but in our attitude towards them. Wearing the correct dress for any occasion is a matter of good manners. The attitude is very important because your behavior radiates how you feel. Cock your hat. Ankles are attitudes. Acting is magical. Change your look and your attitude, and you can be anyone. Pink isn't just a color, it's an attitude. The ideal attitude is to be physically loose and mentally tight. Our attitudes control our lives. Attitudes are a secret power. Working 24 hours a day, for good or bad, it is of paramount importance that we know how to harness and control this great force. Good humor is one of the best articles of dress one can wear in society. Attitude is everything. My attitude is, if someone's going to criticize me, tell me to my face. Bad attitudes will ruin your team. The greatest discovery of my generation is that man can alter his life simply by altering his attitude of mind. You live in the image you have of the world. Every one of us lives in a different world, with different space and different time. You know what's funny to me? Attitude. It is our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task which, more than anything else, will affect its successful outcome. Most of us start out with a positive attitude and a plan to do our best. Our attitude towards others determines their attitude towards us. The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow up.